season finale of the 358 Modifieds, and we're out here at a really dang fun dirt track, man. The dirt track at Charlotte. Unbelievably, we're the #1 car out here, goodness gracious. And we got our buddy Jarek Evans, long time no see, in the number 7. Even with me being the #1 car, man, I don't know if we're going to even have a top 5 run today. These guys are getting good. Let's go ahead and lay down a qualifying lap and see what we can put down for our lap. Good old Charlotte, man. I'm thinking, you know, qualifying is going to be a slider line all around. Complete guess. Not even 100% sure. You know, it might end up being super top. Might even just be straight bottom. I mean, it won't be too much of a slider line that I'm about to run, really. It's pretty much just running bottom. That might be sliding up too much, honestly. It might be beneficial to just try to hug bottom super hard, get the grip strip down there. I really don't know. But it'll be whatever. Whatever lap time we hit is what we hit. Wherever we're starting is where we're starting. Might have been also beneficial to run the top all the way around on the very first lap, because yeah, the second lap's just going to be straight garbage. You know, you can get a fat run on your second lap if you do so, ripping the top, but we'll see where we end up. Hopefully we can stay, you know, at least in the top 3. Still got quite a few guys left to qualify. It'd be nice if we could be in the top 3, at least top 5. So good lap to Jarek, and let's go ahead and roll over to the 30-lap main event and go green. I'm actually genuinely freaking shocked, man. We qualified pole position. It was barely by anything, you know what I'm saying? And we get these very few and far between, so it's to be celebrated. Cheers. You know, last race of the season, we start off with a pole position. I definitely, you know, expect to be passed. You know, these guys out here, they're all really good. They all race, you know, these 358s quite often. And I'm just out here race it once a week, you know, on the opening day. No practice, you know, we're just out here. And, you know, the blind squirrel picks a nut every now and again, or however it goes. Or the clock's always right twice a day, or a broken clock or something. Those are all those things are about 75% there. For my sentence. Anyway, here we go. Let's see how philosophizing-esque I can be on the green flag here. Hopefully I didn't jump start it too hard. I think iRacing won't be mad at me for that one. I think all is safe. We might get lucky enough here to actually lead the first lap. That'd be pretty awesome. I have a pretty dang good feeling we're going to end up getting second place here. Hopefully the guy behind us, you know what I'm saying, can pass cleanly. That's really what it's all about. Is getting the job done cleanly. Please and thank you. But we pulled away from the rest of the field pretty hardcore so far. Looks like the line is moving up right there. I mean, it didn't look like too good of a run. He's kind of experimenting around. Plenty of room to do so. Plenty of time. Quite the shadow being cast on the racing surface right now. I definitely did not have fast time right there. There was absolutely 0% chance.
15.966.
I definitely do think that top line is going to come in just like how it is right there. He's going to end up having the run.
15.949.
Get the pass done cleanly. I'm up here. Let's go ahead and rip top here. 1 and 2, boys. Full pin. Way up on the top. Gonna get the crossover portion right there. Throw another one. And then we can say goodbye to the lead. Oh no. Let's not say goodbye to second place too. Free lunch program. I know that one, Chad Canals. I remember that. Let's see if we can get this fat cut down going some more. I think I'm trying to cut it down a little too hard, likely. Hopefully no, you know, wall riding shenanigan populate in this. Otherwise, we might not even finish second. You know, I mean, if there can be a fat wall ride coming in here soon.
15.901.
But we're hanging on a second, I guess. Decently enough.
16.0.
Oh, way too sideways of an entry. But we can be full pin. Just need to be a little bit more smoother there for 1 and 2. And it's a fat slider in 3 and 4. This is usually like the super fun freaking line in the supers. I love it when it's like right up against the wall in 1 and 2 with a fat dang freaking slider 3 and 4. These things have so much more horsepower.
16.063.
A lot more throttle control instead of full pin.
15.8.
But you made a slight mistake right there. Trying to, you know, get that wall ride situation on the corner exit.
16.0.
Way too tight.
Fast guys running 16.146.
We're pulling back away from the guy behind us. So we're loading in good. It's not quite like last week though, you know, where there was that huge, massive wreck right in front of us that really gifted us second place. This week it was our qualifying that gifted us it. We didn't have to bet on any attrition. I hope Jarek's having a good run out here too. This is his first race back in a long time. Almost come up to halfway, managed to pull an additional half a second on the guys behind us. Right in front of us is smacking the wall right there. Yikes. Big yikes. See if we can hit a better 1 and 2 this time. Go a little higher. Get a good exit. Maybe a guy behind us is kind of catching us, I think, with a little lower line in 1 and 2. Yeah, here he goes. He kind of noticed it too, I think. Not necessarily the slider line I just threw, but it's kind of like a lane off the top. A couple lanes off the top. I might be going too low in 3 and 4 as well. Might need to bring it up the track just a little bit, just under the slick on entry. Kind of like that. Don't go as low here in 3 and 4. Kind of do the same thing. Some middle. Kind of felt pretty good in the middle line right there. Almost coming down to 10 to go. Absolutely sold out crowd here today as well. As usual. Oh no! Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought Jarek wrecked out of the race, but never mind. He's still out here, as far as I can see. False alarm. I'm seeing things. Massive shadow being casted over the racing surface once more. Good exit. Clocking down the laps. Pulling back away from the guys behind us. That line is definitely freaking fast, dude. Like in the middle 3 and 4 as well. I feel like I can probably be quite a bit more aggressive on the throttle. Being a little bit too throttle control-y. I always try to treat things like it's a dang super, I feel like. That is like my driving style and everything, even on asphalt. Trying to drive the Gen 4 like it's a dang super dirt late model. Trying to drive the dang NASCAR truck car like it's a super dirt late model. It works though. Especially that Gen 4, dude. That's that good stuff, man. Running a bit of a slider line now, I guess. Is the route I'm going for, randomly. Going back middle. But this has been quite the series, I guess, this season, you know. I mean, we might want to switch it up next season. Might end up going back to 305s. Something like that. Get another challenge for me going on, because these are just pretty easy. I mean, 305s are easy too, but I haven't raced those in forever. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for myself getting back in those things. Where, you know, I feel pretty dang confident in these 358s now. We're pretty fast every week, even though we don't race it week or daily, like these guys and stuff. You know, these guys got these places down.
White flag.
White flag. Let's go. One more.
16.204.
This will be a dang good run, man. This will be a dang good freaking run. A nice second place. Oh, a huge slider behind us. The guy like wrecked himself off that guy's freaking nose, dude. I wonder what happened back there. We're gonna see like a straight line happen.
Flag, boss.
I wouldn't be too surprised. They might not be too happy with each other there.
Nice job today.
That was a good race.
Guys, good
Oh,
race.
yep. And the guy drives right on by him and almost ends up wrecking himself. Let's go take a look through the wrecks and see what happened out there. All the way back, lap number 1, right? Mid-pack right here. What in the world's going on? Here's probably like lap number 1. A little bit of, you know, some 0x action going on with the outside wall. These guys side by side, a little tight. Some 0x action going with the outside wall. Here we are in the back. I wonder where, I think that's Jarek right in front of this guy. Yes, it is. Can recognize the paint scheme. Beautiful paint scheme. And the leader wall tapping and whatnot. Jarek gonna hang on to it. Hopefully 0x the wall straight away. Those guys throwing a slider kind of behind him on his bumper. The mirror slider. Door to door with him there. Nice. Oh, the racing. Oh, moved up the track a little bit. He's kind of chasing him. Yikes. Hey, there's Jerk in front of this guy. In front of the 9. Here's the 5 car. Ripping high line. 0x and some wall. These guys are way up on the top in 3 and 4. That is not the line. That is crazy. 1 and 2 though, sure, yeah. Full pin though. You know what I'm saying? Heavy throttle. Jarek's actually ripping a pretty good line. His car looks really dang beat up though. Like, oh, holy moly. Hello. What a move. Man, was that the ending? Was that the checker? I don't think that was the checkered, was it? Oh, maybe it was. Wow. Very cool. The straight line. Very, very cool. Imagine that. Wouldn't be a 358 race without any of that going on out here. What do you know, man? What do you know? And, you know, well, he's gonna spin out and stuff, and, you know, that's good stuff. All right, awesome. Let's go take a look at the results, baby, and see what we're looking at. That was a 3,128 SOF, pretty dang low, baby. We ended up getting a 19i rating out of that. Johnson, he got a 59.51, chipping away back our way up to a 6K. I think our highest was like a 6,700 or something like that. And then, you know, people thought it would be funny to straight line me and stuff in races, and we lost a lot of I rating for a while there. That was really crazy, but we got that taken care of. Hopefully, probably not. But yeah, a lot of really fun race. A lot of weapons out here, man. There's a lot of B-class guys. Not safe stuff. A lot of weaponry going on. WMD, if I dare I say. But thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks to all the YouTube members. Let me know, you know, what ideas you have for me to run next season. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know. Leave a like on the video. And again, thanks to the YouTube members. Thank you guys a ton, and have a great day. Deuces.